Hi everyone, have you ever needed to test a website that needs to be logged in? You're using the Playwright MCP server and you just don't want to put your credentials into the LLM? Well, what have I told you? You could now launch a browser profile in a logged in state and then use the MCP server to access that logged in profile. Let me show you. So first of all, let me just show you quickly, if I was to navigate to a website, I'm going to say navigate to GitHub. Let's go to my GitHub account, Debs-O'Brien. And what this is going to do is it's going to navigate, open up a browser, and you can see I'm not logged in. I have to sign in. I've got to give it some credentials. This is, just a dummy profile. It's not my profile. So how do I get it to go to my profile? Right. Let's close this browser window because we don't need it. Let's open a new chat here. And let's just quickly run to the Playwright MCP docs. I have it open here. And in the Playwright MCP, in the README, if we scroll down, right down, it's kind of hidden. It's a little secret. Here we have browser extension. Now, if we click on this link, it opens up the Playwright MCP extension. Allows you to connect to existing browser tabs and leverage your logged in sessions and browser state. Let's take a look. Okay, so what are we going to do to install it? This works on Chrome and Edge or any Chromium browser. So download the extension. Here is the download link. So the first thing we need to do is click on this to download it. I'm going to log in quickly, and there we go. This is the browser extension, and we'll just go down here and we can see Playwright MCP extension zip file. That's the one we need to click on to download. So once we have that downloaded, we can go back to where we were and follow the instructions of what we need to do. So it says, next thing, open Chrome and navigate to Chrome extensions. So let's copy this here, open up a new tab, and you go to Chrome extensions. And I already have it installed. I've cheated a little bit, but I'll just show you. We can enable it by clicking developer mode. So that would be basically clicking here, developer mode. And then we need to click on the load unpacked. So we go over here to load unpacked. And then that's where we would basically select the extension, select it. I've already got it, so it's basically already loaded. And it will then show up here, Playwright MCP Bridge. Okay, that's all we have to do. If we look at here, that's the only thing we have to do, except now we need to configure our Playwright MCP server, which you should already have installed. And what we need to do is add this extension here. So let's go ahead and do that. So over in VS Code, I'm going to click on the extensions tab. I'm going to find my Playwright MCP server, and then I can basically just click on this here and say show configuration JSON. So now let me make this smaller. Here we've got Playwright, and we just need to add in our -- extension. Now, if you haven't got the Playwright MCP extension installed, you can go ahead and install that right from VS Code as well. Just click on this little world icon, and that will open up a website where you click on the install button. Okay, so we have this now configured to use the extension. So let's go ahead and see the difference of what happens. I want to log into GitHub. Now you can see over here in this profile that I've got, which is my Playwright profile. I have basically just logged into my account. I'm already logged in, and I want the MCP server to get into that profile. Let's see if we can do it. So let's go navigate to GitHub Debs-O'Brien. Okay, let's see what it does. Right, look at this. So now it's basically saying that this is open from Visual Studio Code Insiders. I can reject it if I think this is something that shouldn't be happening. And this is the one I want to connect to. So now I'm connected to that tab where I'm logged in. This is cool, right? Let's see if it actually works, because I want to see if I can do something in a logged in state. So let's say open the user profile, and let's make that full screen. And let's go back here, see if it does what I want it to do. All right, I'm in the public profile. I'm in a logged in state, and I can do something like, I don't know, what could I do in here? Change the pronouns to what is the profile? I can even click on here and look. Don't specify, right? Change the pronouns to don't specify. All right, let's see if it goes and does that for me. Okay. And it's going to go ahead and it's look, hands up, just to prove I'm not doing anything. And it's going to change that to don't specify. Let's see if it does it. Right? It's going to ask me, will I allow it to do that? I'm going to say yes. It's now added that. And I can now go ahead and test this website in a logged in state, right? I'm logged in. This is cool. So imagine the scenarios that you could use this for. This is a very simple dummy example, but imagine what you can do with this. You have your tester profile, you're already logged into something, and then you can basically just come along and just use that profile to run your tests on. So I could, go ahead and say, generate a test for the pronouns section of this page. For example, I will go ahead and generate a test for me. So this is really cool. That's how easy it is to do. Remember, it works in Edge or in Chrome. So check it out. And you can find that links just again from the Playwright MCP, the README file of the Playwright MCP in GitHub. And just scroll down to that section where it says extension. And then click on that link and follow those instructions. So that's it. I'm super excited about what you're going to do with this, how you're going to find this. Do let us know. This is very, very new. So it's just released. So go ahead and have some fun and do some really cool testing in your logged in profiles with the browser extension for Playwright. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.